Happy Sunday. My second time going live, and I am about to get ready to wash my hair. Sorry, I'm just making some adjustments to the settings. Um, Happy Sunday to everybody. Just trying to make sure I can adjust this camera to the way that I like it. But I thought it would be a good thing to do like a pre-wash and talk about how to grow on YouTube, or at least some of the things that I've learned about growing on YouTube lately. I have been struggling with this channel and it's very stressful. I am at my wit's end. I don't know what to do. So I thought it would be good to kind of share what I've learned recently from some big YouTube content creators, or just content creators in general. And I thought it would be cool to do like a wash day at the same time. I'm using Chocolate Kingston Curls, Red Clay, and Hibiscus Clay Wash. This is my second time using it. Hopefully by today or tomorrow, I'm actually going to put up a full video review of this clay wash. And this is what it looks like. I've used it already. This is my second time using it. By the time that I use it again, it'll probably be gone. But this is something that, you know what? Just check out my video. You'll learn more about this product. But I love clays. My favorite clay to use in my hair is bentonite clay. And like, it really detoxes the scalp. Like, if you guys haven't tried clays for your scalp and your hair and your skin, if you're having like certain types of issues with your skin, like eczema, psoriasis, severe itching and dandruff, you definitely want to start looking into doing like clay masks and stuff like that. And I already had some on my hair because I needed to make a thumbnail. But yeah, check out my new video. If shameless plug, if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe. I'm going to have a full review on this clay wash in my upcoming video. Hopefully it'll be posted by today, if not tomorrow. But I have a mirror in front of me. I have things I want to kind of talk about today about growing on YouTube. I've been on YouTube for 6 years now, and it is very frustrating. As of today, I only have 798 subscribers, you guys. Like, it's really crazy. I haven't been growing like I wanted to, and it's been some consistent and inconsistent moments here on my channel, so I will admit that. But if it's taking like 3, 4, or 5 months for my videos to finally get 100 views, my most recent videos that I've posted, like the long form videos, the regular YouTube videos, they barely have 50 views. And like, that's my last maybe 6 or 7 videos. It's definitely a lot of work. Like, YouTube is no joke. And I'm just putting the clay on my scalp. YouTube is no joke. It's very frustrating. I'm trying to stay with it. I'm really, really trying, but I don't understand why, and this is just going to be like a vent session. I don't understand why I'm not growing. I'm like, my videos can't be that bad. I really enjoy talking about hair for right now. And yeah, I don't know. Some of my videos do very well, and then some of them just totally bomb. But I wanted to share some tips that I got from some YouTubers that I trust, who are big YouTubers. Some things I've been noticing within the content creator space lately, like some of the tips and some of the tips that actually kind of helped me finally start to get some of my some growth on my end and some following on some of my social media platforms, in particular YouTube. So I have about 11 to 12 things I'm going to hopefully try to go through as I'm putting this clay in my hair. I wrote it down on a piece of paper and I have it taped up in front of the mirror, on the mirror in front of me, so that way I won't forget what I need to talk about. But if you want to start a YouTube channel, I know some of the first points are gonna sound cliche. Please stick with me though, because there's some really, really important tips that I want to share towards the end. Like that's actually kind of pretty mind blowing, and they can be easily like overlooked. And I noticed that this has helped me grow a little bit, although my following is small. But anywho, first tip is to just start. I can't tell you how many times people say that, to just go ahead and get started. Um, you can try to think about it all you want to, and try to procrastinate and say, "Oh man, one day I'm just gonna start making YouTube videos," and then that one day never comes. Like just really say, okay, this weekend I'm really going to do it, and just go ahead and get started. And the next tip is don't get caught up in like don't get caught up in the equipment that you have. Yeah, it's 2022. A lot of these phones that people have, they are very, very advanced, and the cameras are even like one of a lackluster phone that you feel as though is not the hottest greatest phone. Even that camera may still be decent, and as long as you're in good lighting and people can see you, just make sure you go into your camera settings. That was the issue I used to have when I first started making short videos and like reels and stuff. My camera settings on my cell phone was jacked up, so the quality and the image wasn't coming out to the best that I wanted. I mean, although the videos did very, very well, I just went ahead and got started making short videos because I was so used to making long form content on YouTube. Pick a niche and just try to stick with it in the beginning. As you guys know, I mostly talk about hair right now and maintaining your hair and growing it out, but that's why I also have in my YouTube banner hair, lifestyle, and motivation, because I eventually want to branch out into those other topics as well. So just pick a niche, but the thing is that may change. There may be a video that you do that really, really pops off, and it may be something that something that was a little bit outside of the niche as to what you originally started. Like let's just say you started taught you was really into fashion, so that's what your channel is really centered around. But all of a sudden you decorated your bedroom and like redid your home and your living room, and you updated the decor, and you did a video talking about what you did and showed people what you did, and all of a sudden it popped off. And then like if you do another video like that again, it start really, really doing well, and then your fashion videos are not doing that well. So that's something to keep in mind too, that may change. um the next tip is be consistent and build trust and rapport with your audience. Like be someone that they feel as though that they can trust. I'm not about coming on camera and lying, which I feel like is kind of tricky if you are using hair products, or like for example, I made a video about me not using shampoo anymore because like I have very, very sensitive scalp, and shampoo at the time, at least from what I believe, was really, really irritating me. So I made a video about it. That video is one of my most watched videos for me to have a small channel. And then I had to come back a couple of weeks ago and make another video about the fact that now I do use shampoo. So it wasn't that I was lying, but I feel like it can kind of get tricky with like hair products and stuff, especially if you do like a first impression. You may feel as though it was great, it was wonderful, and then when you use it again, it may not be that good. So that's not necessarily that you weren't being honest. It's just that things just change. But outside of that, for the most part, don't, because people can tell when you're like lying and stuff like that, and you don't want to build or start off with that type of energy for yourself, your brand, and your channel. So build trust, build rapport, and just be upfront and honest about a lot of things. The next tip is YouTube, and I agree with another content creator, is all about teaching people. When you are making videos and you are trying to let people know what your video is about, teach them about something. Like me, I that's how I originally first started my channel, which I still do. And now I'm getting a lot into Ayurvedic herbs, and some of my earlier videos were about clays and hair wash and stuff like that, like different types of things you can use on your hair, like alternatives that were more organic and kind of user friendly and beginner friendly and stuff like that. So it literally required me having to do research so that way I can know what I was talking about before I go ahead and present it, like an amla powder hair mask to you guys, before I go ahead and present it how to use bentonite clay. It required some research, so it may take some time, but that's the reason why people do come to YouTube to really like learn. I mean, they don't call it YouTube University for no reason. So yeah, that's important if you can teach people. Another thing is, in addition to learning, make sure your content, or if you're on the entertaining spectrum of content creation, if you will, just be either two things is what I'm trying to say. Either be teach people or entertain, either one of those things, or you can do a combination of both. And another thing I wanted to say about consistency as well, kind of backing up a little bit. I wasn't that consistent when I first started off with YouTube, but I'll be honest, it's frustrating to see people who aren't consistent blow up and they only made 30 videos within like 8 months. That it is frustrating. Or see somebody only make like 10 videos within like 3 months, and all of a sudden they got 1,000 subscribers. So that's pretty discouraging, I'm gonna be honest. But I really try not to focus on that and just try to keep building momentum on my end, and I'm gonna try to be more consistent. So the next tip is, I guess we could say I'm on number 6 because I said I had about 11 or 12 things to share. So we're halfway through. Number 6, support others and create your own support system. So people, like for example, the people who are in the beauty space or the natural hair space that do videos like me, I I comment on their videos. I find somebody that I like, I follow them on IG, I start commenting on their pictures, liking their pictures, especially if they have like a small following like me. Because sometimes some of the small content creators that you follow who are doing the same things that you do, you guys start finding common ground and you come across some of the common issues that the both of you may be experiencing, and it builds a relationship between you two. I've met a lot of, we call each other curl friends, like literally the curl of the hair or whatever, the curl of your hair strands. We call each other curl friends, but a lot of the young ladies like me who are making videos about hair and who have around the same amount of following on social media that I have, we started following each other. And that was just because that was either they either started supporting me or I started commenting on their stuff and supporting them. And it also helped to build some type of community amongst us because it can get really, really lonely out here in these streets when you are making videos. I know in my case, um, people that I know don't always watch all of my videos. They're not always supportive. And this, I'm not talking about the people who do support me. I do appreciate those people who do support me, but like people that I know, you know, and what I the videos that I make, it may not be for everybody. You also have to realize that as well. Like, you know, we always think family and friends are all automatically going to support us. Sometimes that's not the case because what we're doing may not be for them. Just like if, you know, somebody else was making videos that you knew of about a topic that you're not really interested in, you may not be willing to watch it. So that's also something to keep in mind too. You have to really say, well, what if the shoe was on my feet? Like, you know, what if they were making something and I didn't really like it or whatever? So build that support for yourself, and you know, you build a support system within the community of content creators who are like-minded like you or who are making the same type of content, so that way it can keep you motivated and inspired to keep going. um, Number 7, drive your traffic back to your YouTube channel from other social media platforms. I just started a Twitter page for Art of Nia, and in my Twitter banner I have my YouTube, all my social media handles basically. So that way, whoever whoever comes across my Twitter page, they're like, oh, she's on YouTube. Let's go look her up or whatever. Like, you need to be able to drive that traffic back. On Facebook, I have my Facebook banner with all of my social media handles in the Facebook banner. So that way people can see it. Whatever platform they like being on, I am there and they can support me, which hopefully the main goal is to try to drive everybody back to YouTube at the end of the day. So okay, these are some new tips that recently just came about that a lot of people that we all had to kind of jump on recently because of TikTok due to the recent crisis that just happened in 2020. For some reason, if I say the words that I want to say, like the C word or whatever, you guys know what I'm talking about, the illness, I think YouTube kind of flags your account or something like that, or your videos. But I had to start making YouTube shorts because that was the only way to really drive traffic to my channel. And you got to realize, like, if you're not keeping up with the new trends of what these social media platforms want, that can be really, really hard for you to grow. So when I started making YouTube shorts, I remember one time I got like 200 subscribers in like 2 days. It was nuts. This was late 2020. So when I started making YouTube shorts, that really helped boost my channel a lot. And that's one thing I kind of regret. I didn't keep up with YouTube shorts when it first came around, because one of my shorts actually almost got 70,000 views. And I've been on YouTube for about 4.5, 5 years at that point, and one of my videos finally got 70,000 views. TikTok and Instagram, I'm sorry, Instagram and YouTube are trying to keep up with TikTok because TikTok is the most trending appealing thing right now. Everybody's on TikTok. I actually watched a video, or I read in an article or somewhere. I forget where I came across. I think it was a video. And they were saying how more people are spending time on TikTok than Instagram and YouTube. And YouTube is really trying to get back that market share. So that's the reason why they introduced YouTube Shorts. So, like, if you're not doing YouTube Shorts, and I see a lot of big content creators who have, like, they've been stuck at like 500,000 subscribers, 600,000 subscribers for like years. And some of them are not implementing new strategies. So that can kind of keep you behind as well. I didn't want to make short videos. I like longer form videos, but nobody was watching my stuff. And I'm like, I got to do something to really, really, increase my views and my subscribers on this channel. And the ninth tip is number 9 is to focus on TikTok. I learned this from another subscriber. She said to try to drive your traffic from TikTok to YouTube. Like, really, TikTok, they want you to make about 3 to 4 videos a day, and that's pretty challenging. Even though they're shorter videos, that is pretty challenging. But if you want to grow and you really want to, thank you for whomever, just joined and gave me a thumbs up. I appreciate it. But if you really want to grow, it's important that you pay attention to the new trends. Some of the older YouTubers are even having issues with growing because they're not open-minded and they're not getting on TikTok. They're not creating YouTube shorts. And I've seen it with my own eyes that they plateaued with their subscribers as well as the number of views that they have. So get on TikTok. I've been making it. And another great thing is you can recycle this content. Like, that's the great thing about making short form videos. You can recycle this content. I take all my TikTok videos and I put them on YouTube and they go viral. Not viral, but they get a lot of views, a lot of engagement. You can turn them into Instagram reels. And then I start posting them. I also meant to say that I have a Pinterest. I made a Twitter account. And Jennifer03 Fun, hello. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. But I've made I have TikTok, and I'm trying to post on here 3 times a day to really, really try to grow here on YouTube. Somebody even came on my YouTube channel and commented. They was like, hey, I'm here from your TikTok videos. Like, you never know where somebody can spot you and, how you can get recognized. And if you're just joining, I can't believe I'm almost out of this. I'm using the red clay and hibiscus clay wash by Chocolate Kingston Curls, and this is my second time using it. I cannot believe I'm almost out of this. This is crazy. But I'm going to be posting my full video and review on this clay either tonight or tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that video, and make sure you go ahead and subscribe. Shameless plug. But yeah, really, really pay attention to TikTok, you guys. And the number 10 tip is to do YouTube lives. I was like, yo, there was no way I ever would have thought about doing a YouTube live. Like, I was kind of always fearful. Like, I'm not the greatest at public speaking, but you give me something that I want to talk about and let me kind of prepare ahead of time. I think I'm pretty okay as far as like public speaking or whatever. So I have 1 to 2 more tips left and then we're almost done. But yeah, like a YouTuber that I really, really like, you guys may know him. His name is Timothy Ward. He kind of blew up from making a video that's called I Gave Up on the American Dream or something like that. He just hit, like, literally, I subscribed to him maybe towards the end of last year or earlier this year. He only had 30,000 subscribers. He just hit 100,000 subscribers. He does YouTube live videos every single day. He does, and his YouTube live videos be long too, but he's very good at public speaking, and he knows like what he wants to talk about and stuff like that because he reads a lot. He's into minimalism and non-conformity and stuff like that, like pretty much not doing what the overall world is doing, like thinking differently. I guess you could say he thinks like the minority, which, and not in a sense of race, but just in a sense of mindset. He thinks like the what the minority would think like. But anyway, he does YouTube videos live every day, and it literally helped his channel blow up. So I was like, you know what? I need to start coming on here and doing YouTube lives. I don't know if I can do it every day because I really want to censor it around here. But yesterday was my first YouTube live, and nobody joined, but it's all cool. It's all good. I'm gonna keep keep cracking at it and keep trying. What was I gonna say? Maybe I can do YouTube lives every weekend when I do like a wash day, and maybe kind of come up with a topic. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Like today, I'm talking about YouTube growth. A lot of things that I've learned recently about growing your channel here on YouTube, which have helped me. YouTube Shorts helped me a lot. Listening to other content creators who provide tips on how to grow your channel. And the last tip that I want to provide, which is number 11, I guess, is keep learning. Watch how to grow your channel on YouTube, which is what I just basically said. But watch how to grow your channel on YouTube from other content creators that you know and trust, because I feel like it's a lot of whatchamacallit, it's a lot of clickbait going on, a lot of, oh, grow your channel fast and subscribe to my course. If you search YouTube, there are a lot of people who are giving a lot of this information for free. You don't have to pay $1,000 for a course or anything like that. I mean, eventually, if you want to, some people, don't get me wrong, some people said that it really helped them when they paid to learn about how to grow on YouTube, and that's fine. If that's the route you want to go, cool. But I'm trying to go the free 99 route for right now. Eventually as I grow, they also say as you grow, you may need to pay for courses depending on what it is. Because the only way we can grow is if we constantly stay educated. Knowledge is power. So just learn from other YouTubers who you know and trust and take tips from them. Some of the most important things I said today was create your own community, your own support system. Get surrounded by people who are like-minded about the things that you're doing, like people online. I follow a lot of small content creators who make the same content that I do. We follow each other on Instagram, we comment on each other's posts, and we started subscribing to each other's videos and stuff like that. So it can be really hard to be like trying to befriend somebody who has like 200,000 subscribers or whatever. So really seek out the people who have the same amount of subscribers that you do, or the same amount of subscribers or following that you do, in order to really feel like you're being supported, because that's the best way to stay encouraged. When I do surround myself with people who are making the same content as me, and we inbox each other on social media and stuff like that, and I see them constantly putting out content, that's going to make me want to constantly put out content. So yeah, but thank you for joining. I'm going to get ready to wash out this clay for my hair. Make sure you subscribe so that way you can stick around for my full review on the red clay wash. Thank you so much, Jennifer 03 Fun. I appreciate it. Thank you for praying for my success. Thank you so much. But yeah, if you want to get a full review on the red clay wash, like I said before, I love clays, bentonite clays. I do a lot of Ayurvedic herbs and stuff like that, amla powder mixes. That's all on my channel as well. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Enjoy the rest of your, the little bit of weekend that we do have. Bye.